Hello and welcome hardworking aspirants, and today we are going to study Indian theatre and puppetry. It's an important chapter in your art and culture series. We are going to see some of the very beautiful string puppets, along with them the shadow puppets. We'll also be seeing the style types of puppets in India and in which state which puppetry system is very famous. We are going to see about the glove puppets and also the theatre, the Lokadharmi and the Natya Dharmi. That's what the distinction is, and we are going to see the different theatre forms. But before that, a quick info: if you are preparing for TSPSC Group 1 or for TSPSC Group 2, this is the opportunity for you. Right now you're getting 50% off straight away. You can call on the numbers given below to inquire for more. Here, even if you're preparing for UPSC CSE and going to give your attempt in 26 or 27, this is the opportunity right now for you guys. Call on the numbers given below to inquire for more for the live classes. So let's get started with our class today, and that is about Indian theatre. So when we talk about this theatre, this puppetry and all these art forms that we are talking about, this has a history of over more than 5,000 years. Whether we are talking about the performances, the combining dance, music, drama, literature, spiritual expression, everything, it dates back way before in time, and the origin of Indian theatre traces back to ancient Sanskrit text that is known as a Natya Shastra, which was authored by whom? It was Bharat Muni. And somewhere the other in between 200 BC and 200 CE, this is what has to be authored, and the foundational treatise that establish the theoretical frameworks here, like the Indian dramatic arts, the encompassing all aspects of performance, including acting technique, stage designs, music, and audience engagement. Okay. So the classical Sanskrit theatre emerged as the earliest organized form, featuring two distinct performance styles. One will be Lokadharmi and the other will be Natya Dharmi. Now Lokadharmi, Lok basically means the people. So the realistic depiction of daily life and human behavior, where you are depicting it in real way, that will be known as the Lokadharmi. And this Natya Dharmi, stylized conventional gestures and symbolic representations, where you will present that guys will be the Natya Dharmi. Okay, here you can see this distinction in the Lokadharmi, the costume and the facial features that you see, and in the Natya Dharmi also the facial features that you are seeing. That is the distinction here. Let's see some of the prominent Sanskrit playwrights that were there, because it gets asked. First and foremost, you should always remember about Kalidasa and some of the masterpieces that he wrote were Vigyanam, Sakuntalam, Malvika, Agnimitram, and then you also have Vikramarohi. Then Bhasa created 13 surviving works, including Swapna Vastavadita, and then Sudraka introduced the concept of dramatic conflict in Mrichakatika, that is the little clay cart, and Bhavabhuti, known for philosophical works like Uttam Charita. Okay, so that is important points that you should remember. When we talk about the traditional time period from 320 to 550 CE or AD, this era witnessed the emergence of regional languages and village based theatrical traditions. So way back in 320 to 550 AD, we are seeing this performance became more improvised and vernacular, adapting to local custom and linguistic preferences were there. When we talk about the modern period, that is 1850 to 1950, the colonial period marked a significant transformation with the influence of Western dramatic techniques. It will be inherited by Indian theatre, evolved to incorporate a contemporary theme while maintaining the traditional elements. The Parsi theatre movement, also note down, that was from the year 1870 to 1819, revolutionized Indian drama, introducing the staging and influencing modern Indian cinema. So Parsi revolution is also of great impact. Let's see some of the regional theatre forms. First, let's see Kerala. Kathakali stands in Kerala's most iconic classical dance drama, involved in the year 17th century from earlier forms like Ramanattam and Krishnattam were there. Characterized by elaborate makeup, costumes and stylized movements, Kathakali performance traditionally lasted through the night, depicting stories from Hindu epics. By the way, we have already discussed this dance forms in our classical dances series. So if you have any doubt, you can go back to those classes that we have already done and see there. Next is Kutiyattam, represent the world's oldest surviving form of Sanskrit theatre, UNESCO recognized as an intangible cultural heritage in 2008 and performed exclusively in temple theatres called Kuthambalams. This art form maintains strict adherence to classical acting manuals and features extraordinary eye expressions, that is known as the Net or Netra Abhiyan, and hand gestures, that is the Hasta Abhinay. Okay. Theyyam is a ritualistic performance art unique to North Kerala, where performer undergoes spiritual transformation to embody deities with over 400 different forms. Theyyam combines dance, music and elaborate costumes in outdoor sacred spaces. Next, if you see Karnataka, this Yakshagan is a traditional theatre form combining dance, music, dialogue and costume in the coastal districts of Karnataka. In this also you see Tenakuttiti, that is the southern, and Badaguttiti, that is the northern, distinguished by their musical instrument and costume aesthetics. You can see how this is performed. This is one of the performance pic that you can see here. Next, if you see West Bengal, there is this Jatra. Jatra originated from Vaishnavite Bhakti movement in the 15th and 16th century, evolving from Krishna devotional practices. This folk theatre incorporates melodramatic acting, improvisation and circular staging arrangement with audience participation there. These are the pics of West Bengal Jatra that you can see. Tamil Nadu Bharatnatyam, while primarily a dance form, significantly influences Tamil theatrical traditions. This classical art originated in Tamil Nadu temples and is considered the oldest surviving Indian classical dance form. That is for the Bharatanatyam in Tamil Nadu. Let's see about Andhra Pradesh Kuchipudi. Kuchipudi emerged from the village of the same name, initially performed exclusively by the male Brahmin performers. This is a unique point that you should remember. The art form combines dance drama elements with solo performance traditions, featuring intricate footwork and expressive storytelling. Manipuri dance drama encompasses both classical and folk traditions, with Ras Leela representing the major classical form depicting Krishna and Radha love stories. So whenever if you are getting the question about Ras Leela, remember it must be related with Manipuri. The tradition includes martial art elements through forms like Thangta. Let's now see some of the regional theatre forms of Gujarat. Bhawai represents Gujarat traditional folk theatre, characterized by satirical skits, that is the Vesas, performed by male actors including female impersonation. Dating the 14th century, Bhawai combines social commentary with entertainment. When Maharashtra, it is Tamasa, that is a secular folk theatre incorporating song, dance and social commentary. Historically performed by marginalized communities, it evolved from court entertainment to popular urban and rural performances. Uttar Pradesh, it is Nautanki, dominated North Indian entertainment before cinema, featuring operatic storytelling with strong musical accompaniment. Originating in Hathras, it spread throughout the Gangetic Plains, adapting mythological and historical themes. Now, with that we conclude Indian theatres. Let's see Indian puppetry now, which represent one of world's richest puppet traditions, with over 20 living forms across different states. Still we see them. Let's get going. So, historical significance. Puppetry in India dates back approximately 2000 years, with references in ancient texts including Mahabharata and Natya Shastra. Mythological origin trace the art to divine creation, which emphasizes its sacred cultural significance. So, we have basically four types of puppetry. One is string puppet, shadow puppet, rod puppets and the glove puppets. Here you will see these regions basically of string puppets are Rajasthan, Odisha. Then shadow puppets you have in Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka. Rod puppets basically in West Bengal, but other parts of India also included. And glove puppet in Kerala and Odisha. What are the distinctive features of it? In this pic you can see the string puppets, where and which state they are very famous, and you can also see the other pics which involves how actually they are represented. Let's see one by one the major forms and the regions what are there. So string puppets, when we talk about, basically it is known as Kathputli in Rajasthan, Kundhei in Odisha, then Gombe Atta as in Karnataka, Bomalattam as in Tamil Nadu, Putul Nach as in Assam, Maharashtra and West Bengal. And the key features here is they articulate colorful, regionally styled string manipulation. Okay, so you have the strings which control the puppets. Okay, so the shadow puppets, obviously the name itself suggests the shadows are being used, and these flat leather puppets are made. They are made of the leather. Please believe, understand that string puppets mostly they are made of wood. Lit screen and mythological stories are shown here. Tholu Bomalatta, that is in Andhra Pradesh. Togalu Gombe Atta is in Karnataka. Then you have Tolpa Vakutu, that is in Kerala. Ravana Chaya in Odisha, and then you also have Chamdiache Bhulia, that is in Maharashtra. Then let's see the rod puppets. In rod puppets there will be very thin rods which will be attached to these puppets, and then they will be used. Putul Nach of West Bengal, Yampuri in Bihar, and Kathi Kandhe in Odisha is very famous. Rod manipulation, larger size, expressive movements are shown here. And then you have glove puppets. Glove puppets, basically the Pavakutu in Kerala, the Sakhi Kundhei Nata in Odisha, and the Benui Putul in West Bengal. Worn on hand, heads and arms manipulated by fingers. It is that was for the glove puppets. Okay, let's see one by one. String puppet are manipulated by strings that we have seen to different parts of the puppet's body, allowing for intricate and lifelike movements. Major regional forms, if you see, one in Rajasthan, that is Kathputli, and one in Bomalattam, that is in Tamil Nadu. Made from a single piece of wood, dressed in colorful Rajasthani attire. Distinct features: oval faces, large eyes, arched eyebrows, and long trailing skirts. There will be no legs, please remember that. Manipulated with 2 to 5 strings, usually tied to puppeteer's fingers. So with the fingers they will move them. Bomalattam, that is in Tamil Nadu, combines rod and string techniques. Puppets are large, up to 4.5 feet and sometimes 10 kg heavy, made of wood. String attached to an iron ring worn on puppeteer's head. Some have jointed arms, legs, manipulated by rods. Okay, that is for the Bomalattam. Okay, the string puppets. Here are the string puppets that you can see here, and the hands also will have the string, the head will also have the string, the different parts of the body will be attached to the string for the different movements to be shown. Let's see the next, that is the shadow puppet. So flat translucent puppets are held against a lit screen, casting colorful or black shadows for the audience. So obviously for shadow you will need from one side the light is given so that the shadow will fall on the other side. Here you will see the major regional forms as Tolpa Vakutu, that is in Kerala. Puppets made from deer skin. Obviously these are made from leather, please remember that. Detailed and painted, traditionally performed in temples, especially during Bhagavathi festivals. And Ravana Chaya in Odisha, unique for its opaque black puppet with no joints, focuses on Ramayana stories. That is for Ravana Chaya in Odisha. So this is the example of shadow puppets that you can see here. Let's see the rod puppets. Puppets are mounted and manipulated with rods attached to their bodies, as you can see here in the pic, for example, often allowing for larger and more expressive figures. Major regional forms, if you see, Putul Nach in West Bengal, wooden puppets up to 3 feet tall, and that dressed in Bengali attire, mostly manipulated by rods from below and sometimes above. Stories from Bengali folklore and epics are shown here. Yampuri, Bihar, made from a single piece of wood without joints. Entire movement depends on the puppeteer's skill. Themes often include mythology, especially stories of Yama, the god of death, with bold expressions and vibrant costumes. So that is for the Yampuri, Bihar, and it was for the rod puppets. Okay, let's see the next, that is the glove puppet. A small puppets worn over the hand like a glove. The puppeteer manipulates the head with the index finger and arms with the thumb and middle finger. So the major regional forms here is Puva that is in Kerala, influenced by Kathakali dance drama. Heads and arms come from wood, faces elaborately painted, adorned with tin feathers and costumes, height ranges from 1 to 2 feet, themes from Ramayana and Mahabharata, accompanied by instruments like chenda and sankha. So please remember, you have these instruments also here. Sakhi Kundrei Nata, that is in Odisha, stories of Radha and Krishna. Puppeteer often plays the dholak while manipulating the puppet, synchronizing music and movement. So both in Puvakuttu and also in Sakhi Kundrei, we are seeing that they are using instruments like dholak, chenda and sankha. So this is the glove puppet that you see. Regional distribution and characteristic, this is important because it gets asked. So for the northern India, remember Rajasthan, Kathputli is there. Uttar Pradesh, glove puppets with social themes. Bihar, you have Yampuri road puppets with unique single piece construction. In eastern India, if you see West Bengal, you have Putul Nach road puppets and Jatra influence performances. Odisha, you will see multiple forms including Kundhei string puppets and various rod puppetry style. And we also saw the Ravan Chaya, if you remember. Assam Putul Nach string puppets traditions is there. Western India, if you see Gujarat Bhawai puppetry integrated with folk theatre, and Maharashtra you have Kala Sutri Bhaluya string puppet traditions. And then you see Southern India, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, you have Tholu Bommalata shadow puppetry. Karnataka you have Togalu Gombeyata shadow puppets and Gombeyata string puppets. Tamil Nadu, again you have Bommalattam combining string and rod techniques, and Kerala you have Pavakuttu glove puppets and various traditional forms. So puppetry blends visual art, music, dance and drama, drawing from folklore, mythology and local legends. It was historically used for education and moral instruction, making it a vital part of India's intangible heritage. Puppetry serves as entertainment, education, moral instruction. Forms difference in the construction, as you have already seen. Some are made using the string, shadow, rod and glove, and the manipulation is done by the one who controls them. The contemporary challenges and revival that they are facing is they need to have this government recognition and support programs. UNESCO cultural heritage designation will give them a boost. Educational integration in schools should be done. Tourism promotion initiative can be held with the help of these programs, and contemporary adaptation, maintaining traditional essence is also important here. With that, we have come to the last part, that is seeing some of the important questions related to the chapter that we have done. Number one, how did colonialism influence the development of modern Indian theatre? Sorry. It led to the decline of all traditional forms. It introduced Western techniques. I think this should be the correct one. B is the correct one. You can see this explanation by pausing the video. Let's see the next question. With reference to Indian theatre, which ancient text is considered the first formal treatise of dramaturgy? Well, it should have been Natya Shastra, which was written by Bharat Muni between 200 BC and 200 AD. Next question, which of the following Indian puppetry forms is famous in Rajasthan? Well, it is made of wood and it is Kathputli. Okay, next question, we have Kathputli should be Rajasthan, and then you have Putul Nach, which should be West Bengal. Then you should have Puvakuttu in Kerala, and then you should have Tholu Bommalata, that should be Andhra Pradesh. So with this, I think A should be the correct answer, and yes, A is the correct answer. Let's see the last question, guys. Shadow puppetry is prevalent in Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka. Okay. Rod puppetry is mainly found in West Bengal and Odisha. Okay. Glove puppetry is unique to Kerala. No, not only unique to Kerala. There were other states also that we have seen. So what is the correct answer? The correct answer is 1 and 2 only. 3 is not correct because there is Odisha and West Bengal also. So with that, we sum up this class. But if you want to sum up your preparation for UPSC, this mentorship program is for you. Whether you are preparing for TSPSC or APPSC or for any other state services exam, here is an opportunity for you to get one-on-one live mentorship by Deepika ma'am, who is having 20 plus years of experience. The individual who have trained more than 1,000 aspirants, and hundreds of them today are in services. Well, you can call on the numbers given below to inquire for more, and if you have any questions, join our Telegram channel or our WhatsApp channel, and you can contact us there too. So we will meet again. Till then, keep working hard for your success. Thank you.